Who has got the nicest kit in the top 14? Who's going to, forget about who's going to win the tournament this year, who's going to look best when they run out of the tunnel in the upcoming season? There's a load of new jerseys that have been unveiled. I'm going to run you through some of the new designs, pick my favourites, ask for yours as well. If you were going to part with your hard-earned cash to buy one jersey, which one would it be? And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe on the channel. I'm Tim, this is FR UK Rugby. And yeah, hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below. I'm going to go through in alphabetical order. So starting with Aviron Bayonnais, I'll tell you what, they set the tone. There are some absolutely beautiful designs from French clubs this year, and a lot of them leaning right into the local identity. I love that about the top 14. These are clubs which represent the towns, cities and regions that they're from, and with that classic home jersey, the iconic Le Ciel, Le Blanc, sky blue and white of the home shirt, and Bayonne looks like a kind of map motif leaning right into the Basque region there. I'm not as sure what the design for the away jersey is, and I'll be honest, I'm not as big a fan of that one. But they're not going to be wearing that one that much because there's not that many teams that wear white and sky blue, so I think it's a good thing they'll be able to wear their home jersey. Looks really nice, doesn't it? The one that the fans can buy in the shop. What does it look like with the sponsors on though? Well, I saw a picture on the club's Instagram channel of Lucas Paulos. Doesn't look as good with the logos, does it? When you've got the black and the red and the yellow in the colour palette there, just looks a little bit too busy for my liking, which is a shame because I really like the kit. Bordeaux, they've kept it so simple and so beautiful. The classic maroon from top to bottom with only white detail going on, even down on the socks. I love that UBB on the socks, the white collar, the white detail on the sleeves, and all of the logos and kit manufacturer in white as well. Just looks class. The one element I will say is with that design, it kind of looks like there's some, I don't know, lighter colour. Sort of looks like someone's had an accident with some bleach when doing the laundry. But I'll reserve judgment because this is the only photo I've seen. I want to see it a little bit closer up. But absolutely beautiful from UBB there. Well played. On to Castres. Umbro is the manufacturer there. Traditionally football, but moving into rugby. They've got England. They've had Castres last season and this. And again, another club that is leaning into the local identity in the design. The blue kind of pattern looks like a satellite image, probably of the Tarn or something like that. I like it. Again, the simplicity of the colour palette with everything else on the jersey being white. I love that. A vintage looking collar. There's quite a few of those in this year's bunch of stash. I'll reserve judgment, but is that collar a little bit too wide potentially? I like it though. Looks nice. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? On to Clermont and Vannes. One of the most difficult jerseys to wear with a pair of jeans with that shade of yellow, but that's just how Clermont roll. That's always been their colour. And it's not one of my favourite jerseys. The collar and the little detail there, not great. Looks a bit more like a football shirt and a little bit slapdash with the sponsors perhaps. I see what they've tried to do to keep it fairly simple. They've got the red in the colour palette as well. It's okay. They've gone with the map as well. The map design on the shirt too of the Auvergne region. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Clermont could be higher up the table this year, but not in terms of the stash perhaps. La Rochelle could be champions on stash. I'm not predicting them to be champions of the top 14. We'll wait and see about that, but I absolutely love their home jersey. Adidas have played a blinder. I'll reserve judgment on the collar, which again looks a little bit wide, but then it's not being worn by Lavani Bottia in his massive neck. So let's wait and see on that one. But love that. Really, really like what Adidas have done there. It feels very Stade Francais, that design, doesn't it? And they've done the same with the away jersey. It's gone for the bright yellow with all of the black detail on that one, and you can't see the socks because they're in the sea, and it's the sea that forms the design of the away jersey. I love what La Rochelle have done. Tell me what you think. As we move on to Pau, who've got a classic racing green colour to work with. It's just like a sports car racing green and a rugby kit racing green. You can't really go wrong. Although, have Pau gone wrong? Section Paloise. I'm not totally sure what the design on the shoulders is, and I'm not 100% sure I love it. But I think the biggest problem is I prefer the away kit to the home kit, because with the away kit, the sponsor on the front, Total Energies, doesn't have the big white block because the shirt is white. I think with that lovely racing green colour, the big white block of the sponsor slap bang in the middle, not working for me, that. But the rest of it's really nice. This is awesome. Perpignan, it just matches the way they play. It matches the noise and colour that the fans bring to an occasion. And they've got that classic yellow and red, bright shocker colour. And they've just gone all in on the design and gone for diagonal, well, not quite diagonal stripes, but angled stripes, and with a wavy design on them as well. They've just gone a bit bonkers on this one. They kind of, each of the players looks a little bit like, and that's the away jersey as well with the blue, each of the players kind of looks like one of those spinning poles that you find outside barbershops. And I kind of like it. And one of the reasons I really think it works is because it's bold and it's just what Perpignan do, but everything else on the jersey is that nice dark blue colour. So it just keeps the rest of it really simple. And is that Adidas again? Yeah, Adidas are playing a blinder this year, in my mind. Really like what they've done there. They've even got a 7 shirt, which is very cool. And Nike, not to be outdone, they've this week unveiled a new Racing 92 away jersey, which is very nice. Very deep, dark blue colour. The sponsors on it in red, whilst, you know, they're paying the big wages of Owen Farrell, Henry Arundel and co. I'm not sure. I think that takes away from the absolute magic of this jersey, because have a look at the one you would buy if you were a fan, with the gold detail, the sponsor, the Nike badge, the Racing 92 badge in gold. That is a thing of absolute beauty. That is a work of art. Stick it in the Louvre. The home shirt's pretty nice as well. And I don't know too much about the history of Racing 92 and swimming. I'm assuming there's some history there, because the design of the sky blue on the Racing 92 shirt is the design of what water looks like when the sun's shining on it. So I'll have to read up on what that is, but very, very nice. I love the gold detail. So Stade Francais, usually an iconic design. We haven't had one yet. This is just a training shirt. That's all they've actually unveiled so far. Very much looking forward to their kit. Hurry up, Stade Francais. And then Toulon, loving what they've done. New home jersey for a new season, and they've got a good squad they've assembled. What could they do? They'll certainly feel the part when they trot out. I like what they've done there. I like that all of the sponsors' detail is chest and above, and the simplicity of the black and white on the socks and shorts means that you've got this big block of red in the middle, and so it gives them the space to go for a slightly bolder design, which normally, I don't think I'd like that design too much, but because of everything else, it works. No collar for Toulon on this one. A lot of clubs have gone with the collar, not Toulon, and not Toulouse on their new away jersey, which just feels right. Toulouse are the Real Madrid of rugby, and so an all-white kit, top to bottom, just feels right, especially with the lovely tan that the players will get down there in the southwest of France. That'll set it off a treat, wearing a full white kit. We haven't had a home kit from Toulouse yet, but I'm hopeful, because their all-black kit that was their home shirt in the top 14 last year was absolutely gorgeous. It was chef's kiss. So come on, Toulouse, give us the rest of your kit portfolio for the year. And finally, for the kits we've got so far, Vannes, first year in the top 14, and they are leaning right in on their local identity with a repeating pattern which features like seahorses, sailing boats, local monument as well. So they're just going for the local identity, and first ever year in the top 14. Go for it. Announce that you're there and representing the region. One little bit of feedback is are the shorts slightly mismatched from the colour of the shirt, or is it just that the shorts match the top of the shirt? I like it. I'm a fan of all of them. We don't yet have a new kit for Montpellier and Lyon. I'll update you with those as and when. But which ones do you like most? Let me know in the comments down below. I would have to say, in summary, all of them are beautiful. It's as a collective, it's very, very nice. My favourites: La Rochelle, and Perpignan, 2 by Adidas. But my favourite, if I had to just buy one purely on aesthetics alone, I would be, take my money, Racing 92. I'll have that lovely away jersey minus the logos that the players will have on. That deep dark blue with the gold detail. That is absolutely beautiful. That's my favourite kit of all of them. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. And very soon we'll be able to get very excited about the actual rugby, which is going to be the first domestic league back in the Northern Hemisphere. Bring it on.